Imagine a world where steam isn't just power, but the lifeblood of a society built on gears, brass, and boundless creativity. You are part of the bustling community of Tinkertown, a place where inventors are kings, and every workshop holds the potential for either revolution or explosion. But when you discover that the slice of life is merely a calm before the storm of industrial espionage and magical sabotage, you realize that survival isn't just about building better machines, it's about protecting the family you forged in the heat of the forge. Welcome to Tinkertown 3, the third cozy, inventive, and deeply strategic installment in Phil Aerix's steampunk slice-of-life harem fantasy series. If you love crafting fantasy tropes, harem dynamics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master complex engineering through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral warmth of community building with the profound satisfaction of mechanical mastery. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist facing a new, intricate design challenge, thrusting them into a race against time to perfect their latest invention before a rival guild steals the blueprint. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of oil and ozone, the hum of latent mana, and the creeping dread and excitement of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where their reputation is shattered. Aerix excels at capturing the psychological toll of innovation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of progress made across centuries. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular master craftsman trope and the brilliant metagaming dynamic. This isn't just about leveling up, it's about understanding the hidden patterns of the system, exploiting glitches in reality, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who think they know your every move. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Tinkertown lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating damer. They are a deeply human individual, struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Tinkertown 3 is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Phil Aerix has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.